Welcome everybody, I am the YouTuber here, and we are going to break down my first look at the NHL game into parts. The first part is going to be what teams are in the game, what leagues are in the game. Second part is going to be create a team. Third part is going to be divided up into franchise mode and so on and so forth. So we'll have multiple parts with this. It's just going to be breaking it down into multiple parts. That way you don't get too much information in one video. It also gives me more content to get out. So let's go over the teams. This is the NHL teams. There are 36 NHL teams. Let's go through them. You have the Blues, the Seattle Kraken, the San Jose Sharks, the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Philadelphia Flyers, the Ottawa Senators, the New York Rangers, the New York Islanders, the New Jersey Devils, the Nashville Predators, the Montreal Canadiens, the Minnesota Wild, the Los Angeles Kings, the Florida Panthers, the Edmonton Oilers, the Detroit Red Wings, Dallas Stars, the Columbus Blue Jackets, Colorado Avalanche, Chicago Blackhawks, Carolina Hurricanes, Calgary Flames, Buffalo Sabres, Boston Bruins, Arizona Coyotes with a weird logo, Anaheim Ducks, Pacific All-Stars, Metropolitan All-Stars, Central All-Stars, Atlantic All-Stars, Winnipeg Jets, Washington Capitals, Vegas Golden Knights or Las Vegas Golden Knights, Vancouver Canucks, Toronto Maple Leafs, Tampa Bay Lightning, and then back to St. Louis Blues. Alright, so every time we get back to the original team that we're starting out with, we'll be saying it back to in every league. Alright. That's the NHL. Now we go over the custom teams. Is always going to have this EA Sports logo on the puck for the logo for the league. The custom teams is just how many ever you create. Oh yeah. I only have one team created. And we'll go over that. It's the Wisconsin Badgers. I'm doing college hockey, and then once I get the college hockey done, I will get some other fantasy teams created and made. So we're gonna move on to the NHL Alum All Team. There are 4 teams in that. They are the All-Time All-Stars, All-Time Western Conference, All-Time Grit, All-Time Eastern Conference, and that's All-Time All-Stars. So that is the 4 teams there. Now we go on to the NHL Alumni Association, or the NHLAA, or the Alum, with 33 teams. That is the Anaheim Ducks Alum, the Winnipeg Jets Alum, the Washington Capitals alumni, the Vancouver Canucks alumni, the Toronto Maple Leafs alumni, the Tampa Bay Lightning alumni, the St. Louis Blues alumni, the San Jose Sharks alumni, the Quebec Nordics alumni, Pittsburgh Penguins alumni, Philadelphia Flyers alumni, Ottawa Senators alumni, New York Rangers alumni, the Islanders, New York Islanders alumni, New Jersey Devils alumni, Nashville Predators alumni, the Minnesota Wild alumni, the Minnesota North Stars alumni, the Los Angeles Kings alumni, the Hartford Whalers alumni, the Florida Panthers alumni, Edmonton Oilers alumni, Detroit Red Wings alumni, Dallas Stars alumni, Columbus Blue Jackets alumni, the Colorado Avalanche alumni, the Chicago Blackhawks alumni, Carolina Panthers alumni, Hurricane alumni, the Calgary Flames alumni, the Buffalo Sabres alumni, the Boston Bruins alumni, the Arizona Coyotes alumni, the Anaheim Ducks alumni. I think we're already, yeah, Winnipeg. Alright, we are back, so I don't know which one we started off, but we're back to the game, so, that's 33 teams there. Now the Spengler Cup Devils. I don't know how you say it. There's 6 teams there. You have Vinyl HC, which probably stands for Hockey Club. And then you have Team Canada. Then you have Kiopa Kalapa, HC Sparta Parana, HC Devils, HC Ambri Patoti, and then back to them. Alright, so that's the 6 teams there. The Canadian Hockey League Prospect teams. You have the Prospect Red and the top Prospects Red, top Prospects White. There's only 2 teams there. Now 22 WNHL teams. Brandon Wheat Kings, Winnipeg Ice, Victoria Royals, Vancouver Giants, Tri-City Americans, Swift Current Broncos, Spokane Chiefs, Seattle Thunderbirds, Gatun Blains, Burgundy Pants, Red Deer Rebels, Prince George Cougars, Prince Albert Raiders, Portland Winterhawks, Moose Jaw Warriors, Medicine Hat Tigers, Lethbridge Hurricanes, Kilowa Rockets, the Kamloops Blazers, the Everett Solar Chips, the Edmonton Oil Kings, the Calgary Hitchmen, and back to Brandon Wheat Kings. Now moving on to the QMJHL with 18 teams in that league. You have Acadia Bathurst, Victoriaville Tigers, Val-d'Or Forwarders, the Sherbrooke Phoenix, the Shawguan Catechris, the St. John Sea Dogs, the Round Northern Huskies, the Ramoski Oceanic, the Quebec Ramparts, the Mukon Wildcats, Halifax Mooseheads, Ganteau Olympics, Drumville Voltigeurs, the Chicoutimi Saguines, Charlottetown Islanders, the Cape Breton Eagles, the Blaisdell Boars Rend Armada, the Blake Komodo Tracker, the Argent Bathurst Titan, the Victoriaville Tigers, and I think that's it. Yep, we're back to the beginning. Alright. The next league is the OHL with 20 teams. The Barrie Colts, the Windsor Spitfires, the Sudbury Wolves, the Sioux Greyhounds, the Center Sting, the Sazal Spirit, the Peterborough Petes, the Oceantown Attack, the Iowa 67s, Oshawa Generals, North Bay Battalion, Niagara Ice Dogs, Mississauga Steelheads, the London Heights, the Legionary Rangers, the Kingston Frennecs, the Hamilton Bulldogs, the Gulf Storm, the Flint Firebirds, the Erie Otters, and the Raspberry Colts. I don't know where these teams are located, where they are, but going to the IIHF World Juniors. It's the International Hockey Federation World Juniors. These are international teams. There are 10 teams. You have Austria, USA, Switzerland, Sweden, Slovakia, Russia, Germany, Finland, Czech Republic, Canada, what is that, Australia? That was the IIF, or the IIHF World Juniors. Now this is the International Hockey Federation. There's the regular IIHF, which is the countries, but not the junior one. So you have Austria, USA, Ukraine, Switzerland, Sweden, Slovenia, Slovakia, Russia, Poland, Norway, Latvia, Korea, Kazakhstan, Japan, Italy, Hungary, Great Britain, Germany, France, Finland, Denmark, Czech Republic, Canada, Belarus, and Austria. They used to just go by the flag, and now they have is just now logos. The one I think was added was Slovenia. Slovenia was added. Slovenia was in there. I had to create Slovenian last couple of NHLs because they weren't in there. So Canada's in there, and also in that forget what other league they're in. The hockey Hills of AIK, VIK, Fenton HK. Everyone say that team. Them. We'll just scroll through them. I don't know. Modo Hockey. If I don't know how to pronounce it, I won't try. HV71. And back to the AIK. The Champions Hockey League of the CHL. Out of Mannheim. The Lions. Velos Lakers. Turku TPS. The Tapara Tampere. Everyone say that one, that, or that. Rested, see their capital. Ratoon Dragons. Redmond Lukito. Rogal BK. Ziklans. I don't know if these are. I don't think they're German. These are Champions Hockey. I don't know what Champions Hockey. This team was in that other league, so some of these teams are in other leagues as well, just letting you know. I think this is a German. This is a German league. I think this is a German league. Let me look. Get up. While I it was the Champions is the European Ice Hockey Tournament. Okay. So it's different European teams. Okay. Yeah, we're back to the beginning. The Ice Hockey League are the Steinbach, Black Wings, Linz, Tesla, Orla, Zonmuk, Vienna Capitals, the Vienna Capitals, the Moosehead Medical, Graz 99ers, the whatever I want to call that one, I don't know, I'm just gonna show them, I'm not gonna try to pronounce them. There's another. There's another thing that we just repeated. Yeah, we're back to the beginning. Okay. National League. 13 teams. Yeah, at the beginning. Now we go into the Extraliga led in Iko Hockey. Whichever that is, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna try and pronounce these names. Just gonna show you the teams. I think we're at the beginning. Yeah, we're back to the beginning. Alright. The DHL, that's the Deutschland Hockey. Adler Mannheim. Schwaben Tigers. Scorvinger Wildwings, or Wildwings. Nuremberg Ice Tigers. Crefeld Wegwin. Kulner. Hell. Eisenlohn Roosters. Grizzlies Wolfsburg. Rittentown Penguins. ARS Urk. Ulston. Eisenbahn Berlin. HC Red Bull Munich. Düsseldorf EG. The Steelers. Augsburg Panthers. And then back to then the La Liga. There's probably some European country with the way the names look like. SHL. Add that team again. This team has been in like 3 leagues or something, I don't know why. They would repeat in here. Other ECHL. This is a league in America. Okay. Rest of not the European leagues. Alright. This is a league in the United States. Okay. Anne Arundel Thunder, Worcester Railers, Wichita Thunder, Wheeling Nailers, Utah Grizzlies, Tulsa Oilers, or Isolers, the Trans Riveras Lions, Tulia Walleye, South Carolina Stingrays, Reading Royals, Rapid City Rush, Orlando Solar Bears, Solar Bears, the Norfolk Admirals, the Newfoundland Growlers, the Maine Mariners, the Kansas City Mavericks, the Kalamazoo Wings, the Nashville Icemen, the Iowa Heartlanders, India Fuel, Idaho Steelheads, the Greenville Swamp Rats, Fort Wayne Comets, Florida Everblades, the Cincinnati Cyclones, the Atlanta Gladiators, the Allen Americans, and the Adirondacks. There's a lot of teams in there. The AHL. There's 31 AHL. Abbotsford Canucks, West Scranton Berry, Brownsbury Scranton Penguins, Utica Comets, Tucson Roadrunners, Toronto Marlies, Texas Stars, Syracuse Crunch, Stockton Heat, Springfield Thunderbirds, San Jose Barracuda, San Diego Gulls, Rockford Ice Hogs, Rochester Americans, Providence Bruins, Ontario Reign, Milwaukee Admirals, Manitoba Moose, Lehigh Valley Phantoms, Laval or Rocket, Iowa Wild, Hershey Bears, Henderson Silver Knights, Hartford Wolfpack, Grand Rapids Griffins, Colorado Eagles, Cleveland Monsters, Chicago Wolves, Charlotte Checkers, Bridgeport Islanders, Belleville Senators, Vicksburg Condors, and Manchester. There's one team I want to mention in here. Some teams have been in the AHL a long time, some are new. Was it? This one used to be in the ECHL, by the way. The Colorado Eagles used to be in the ECHL. That's the NHL. Alright. So that's the teams. That's the teams and the leagues. International is going to be interesting. Having some international tournaments. We'll have some tournaments to come. In part 2. Okay, so what is part 2? Well, part 2 is going to be the Ultimate Hockey League. Hockey Ultimate Team. We are going to do that in part 2. Then the World of Chill, or CHEL, is part 4. Accessibility, that's going to be in we don't know if I'm going to do a part for that or not. If you want one, I'll give it to them, but then part we're not going to do any online stuff because I don't do online. Okay, so part 1 we did was the teams. part 2's the part 2 is what? Hockey Ultimate Team, and the World Chills part 4. Part 5 is be a pro career. Six, I think. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is franchise mode. 6 is tournaments. Go through what tournaments you can play in. And then you have the IIF tournaments. Take your national team to international glory. That's going to be the best one, because then I don't have to make my own bracket and stuff. All I have to do is just put the teams in the tournament and we are good. NHL 1 is playing with outdoor stuff. That's going to be the part after that. Then NHL 3's season mode is going to be after that, and then playoff mode. And then after that we'll go over the rosters and and then roster sharing after that, creation zone, team practice, shootout mode, settings, and then we'll talk about what's new. So that's the parts that's going to be broken down, and then the last and final part, gameplay, where we show you what the game looks like when you're actually playing a game, whether it's a play now game, a tournament game, and stuff like that. So join us for multiple parts and multiple stuff. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. I'm not going to do an intro into the different parts the rest of the way. I'll just say next part, join us for the next video for the next part where we talk about whatever it is the next part we'll talk about. So for that, we are going to say the next part until the next video, which is the next part, which is Hockey Ultimate Team. Now, it's definitely to implement into. Okay, I mean, yes, we have some stuff out. We'll talk, and then also the final part before we get into gameplay, we'll tell you what I want to see put back into the game and add to the game that needs to be added and needs to be put back. That'll be in other parts. Until the next video, this has been the YouTuber. Sign off until next time. Keep on YouTube, everybody, and we'll see you all next time.